What is going on, ESGN Nation, and welcome back to another episode of NCAA Football 14. It's Highland Scotties Team Builder Dynasty, episode 106, and today we are going to be in the first Big 12 game of the year. As number 14, Arizona State will be coming up to Highland for this top 20 matchup, as Highland currently ranked right now at number 1 in the nation. And of course, Arizona State playing their first ever Big 12 game here today. Well, of course, they are ranked number 14th in the nation, currently 1-1 for the season. And we'll see how this will go, as Arizona State are seen as the look like the winner here, or at least in the eyes of a lot of analysts out there, seeing it the possible winner for this matchup here today. So that means we're on upset alert this week. Let's take a look at Arizona State, FCS Midwest. They won that game 26-17. And then, of course, Miami of Ohio. There you see they end up losing that game. There you see Whitworth, his numbers there so far this season. 30 of 61, 5 touchdowns, 1 interception, 379 yards. There you see his game from last week. 16 of 27, 196, 3 touchdowns, of course, 10 carries for 37 yards. He is definitely going to be a guy that we're going to have to really watch out for in this upcoming game. So on paper, pretty much we have to look. They've checked all the boxes, but the pass defense for Arizona State, they only give it up about 250 yards per game. So that's going to be a key thing for us this week, as we're going to have to watch how often we throw the ball, and of course have some ball security with Reed. There you see the top 25 there, and of course North Carolina, Louisville, Miami, and Oregon all dropped out of the top 25. Take a look at the current standings right now in the Big 12 South, and there you see right there tied, well, at least for the time being right now, as nobody's really playing the Big 12 matchups there, but of course Arizona State there ranked number 14th in the nation. This should be a good matchup for us. Pretty similar in a lot of the categories there. But like I mentioned, running the ball here this week is going to be really important for us. That'll help us open up the game even more. So take a look at some of the defense, or some of the players here we're going to have to watch out for Arizona State. John Smith there, you see 6 foot, 990 pound junior for the running back for them. Of course, Jonathan Williams is going to be a guy that we're going to have to watch out for. There you see he has 1 interception already for here, and of course 1 defensive touchdown as well this season, as well as deflection. So we're definitely going to have to keep an eye on him, and if we were going to throw his direction, make sure he cannot be able to make a play on the ball, which is going to be a tough task for us. And of course up the middle there, Lamont Hudson is a guy that we're going to definitely have to avoid there. He actually plays on they swap him around quite a bit there in the interior there. So again, keeping a close eye on him, see what he is going to be up to. One of the top players there in the defensive side of the ball there, as well as the corner Michael Butler. He is going to be out for the rest of the season, and he has a forearm fracture. That is going to give us a little bit of a reprieve there, but still, like I said, the other gentleman that I mentioned earlier, Jonathan, there, he is definitely going to be a guy that we have to watch out for when it comes to his corners here. So they got their third string corner and their second string corner out there, and we'll have to try to do our best here in the passing game. Of course, as you see here, Arizona State will of course take the ball out first, as we'll get the ball as they start off the second half, as Highland did win the coin toss here today. Whitworth there, quick pass there to Hearing, and that is going to be a 7-yard reception. That's going to be a first down. But yeah, the game plan this week is to really just try to run the ball as much as we possibly can, pass, but throw some play action in there. I would even suggest even some option play will have to come into play here in some aspects of the game. Here you see Jasper Reed's numbers from, of course, last week's game. Big game there for him, as he had a very amazing performance against Michigan. 21 of 45, 344 yards, 5 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, sacked 5 times in that ball game. As we'll see them hand off the ball here to Davison, who also had a great week as well there at the Big House, as he had 26 carries, 196 yards, and 2 rushing touchdowns of the game. 2nd and 6 coming up here for the Highland Scotties. As the Scotties are, of course, like I said, going to try to move the ball as much as they can on the ground. As Davidson is just, he's just, like I said, just going to try and see if he can continue off where he left off last week when he had a great game there. He actually had 100 yards there going into the half against Michigan. So we're seeing if we can do that same thing in here again. Quick pass there to Hicks as Hicks gets the ball. That's going to be a 7-yard reception to the 2nd string tight end as he comes in and makes a nice catch. 3rd and inches coming up here for the Scotties. This is a beautiful fall afternoon here, or I should say fall evening. Scotties have another sold-out event here at Kansas State Field as Davison there runs this one for a gain of 6 on the play. That's going to be enough there for a new set of downs for the Highland Scotties. As now Jasper Reed under center here. 1st and 10 coming up here for the Scotties. Scotties looking to get this ball in the air here in this situation as Reed here drops back in the pocket, looks down the field here, throws the one to Godfrey, and Godfrey gets the catch. And they're going to say the ball is caught. That's a 15-yard reception and another 1st down for the Highland Scotties. So far, this drive is looking pretty sweet for us. Looking mighty well. Let's see if we can try to finish off with a touchdown here with 6 points. Reed now again drops back in the pocket, throws to the left-hand side, gives this one off to Godfrey. Godfrey trying to break off 2-3 tackles before he's wrapped up, and he's, I believe, inside the 20 of the Arizona Sun Devils side of the ball. Play clock running down to 10. Play action here from Reed. Reed drops back here in the pocket, scrambles off to the right-hand side. Bootleg, he's going to call his own number instead. He's going to run this one out, and he's going to get pushed out near the 5. And that's another nice gain there. About 15 yards on that play. 1st and 10 for the Highland Scotties. Scotties now here in the red zone, and they're going to get this one off to Davison as he'll get this one inside the 5. Gain enough of gain for 3 yards there. It's going to be a 2nd and goal coming up here for Highland. 2nd and goal coming up. Highland trying to punch this one in here, try to get the first points of the day with 3:40 left here in the 1st quarter. Hand off there to Davison, and he goes off to the left-hand side, breaks off a tackle, and gets in there, no problem. Touchdown, Highland, as Matt Davison gets into the end zone there. Great finish there from him. As the Scotties going to, of course, get their 1st touchdown of the day, 5th touchdown of the season for Davison. And they lead us now 7-0. Now, we do have a couple of recruits here. We have kicker Marcus Crum here today, as well as Brad Lumpkin. He's a defensive tackle. Also another defensive tackle, Jermaine Childs, and tight end Patrick Stewart. And also Dane Weisbecker. Weisbecker has officially signed to the team here this week. But the rest of those guys are here, and hopefully we can try to get them signed before they leave here this weekend. After this nice game here against Arizona State, just trying to show them what we're all about. And hopefully we can pull off a nice victory here and convince them enough to go ahead and sign on the dotted line. So we have a quick pass there. That is going to be a great catch there from Cole Robinson, as Whitworth finds his receiver and gets a gain of 10 on that play. And take a look here at the replay there and just zips this one there. Not much room for him to get down the field here as he is pushed out and does get the 1st down. So after the big catch, 1st and 10 coming up here. Whitworth here now he's going to hold on to this one, and DeSantos is going to make a stop as he does not go anywhere on that play. So 2nd and 10 coming up here for Whitworth as he drops back in the pocket, scrambles now to the right-hand side. He's going to be taken down by Miller as Miller tracks him down and hunts him down. And gets the nice sack there. That's a loss of 3 on the play. Makes it now 3rd and 13. 3rd and 13 coming up here for Whitworth. Whitworth there, that one pass going to be in there. That's going to be caught by Robinson. And Robinson's going to be denied any chance of getting the 1st down, converting that 3rd down. So we'll see now 4th and 7 coming up here. And ASU going to take the first points of the day. And they're going to be a field goal here. And that field goes up, and it is good. And Highland leads here Still have a score of 7-3 now. Davison now gets this one here. Davison trying to get around that edge, but is going to be stopped in the backfield. Make a nice stop there from Zach Woods there from Arizona State. Makes it now 2nd and 10 coming up. So again, doing a good job here. Of course, we'd like to see some positive yardage go our way when we're trying to get down the field here on the running game. But of course, Arizona State doing a great job of denying that. And Reed now is going to run, scramble right here. And Reed's going to drop the football here. It's going to get picked up by Ramirez. And Ramirez is going to get credit for the 9 yards as it makes it a 3rd and 1 as we go to the second quarter. So Reed drops the football there, but we are able to maintain control of it as we get back, keep possession. 3rd and 1 coming up. Reed's going to get hit as he throws that football there. That's going to be an incomplete pass. Nothing we can do on this drive here as Arizona will force a punt. So now 1st and 10 coming up as Smith comes out of the backfield and a nice stop from the defense. Mario King comes back there, gets a nice tackle for loss. His first of the day. 3rd and 14 coming up here for Arizona State. And now we'll see Whitworth goes down. A loss of 7 on the play. Great stop there from Ben Graham. Defensive end there comes in there, makes a ruckus and gets to the quarterback. Nice stop there. It makes it now 4th and 21. And of course, ASU are going to be forced to punt. 7-3 here. Highland leads this one by 4. So we'll see a punt here. This goes to Marcus. Marcus here gets a great catch here. Oh, he might get a nice return here. Can he get this one back? And he does so as he gets to the 20-yard line of Arizona State. And the Sun Devils are going to have to play some tight defense here now if they want to make a stop here and stop us from getting 6 points on the board. 1st and 10 here after that great return on that punt return. Reed now hands off there to Davison. Davison going off the edge. Davison gets caught in the backfield, and he's going to lose 2 yards. I think he should have stayed more inside there that time around. But he decided to go on too far out the edge there, and he gets caught by the defense. 2nd and 12 now coming up. And a handoff there to Davison here as he's going to run this one there and try to get back some positive yardage there as he does get 4 yards. So this time they do get some positive yards this time around, but it's now a 3rd and 8. And now they're going to try to see how they can now convert here. It's going to have to be a pass play of some sort as Reed here drops back in the pocket. Reed looking down the field, throws this one up there. That's going to go to Robinson, and he somehow threads the needle there to Robinson for a gain of 17 on that play. Great job there from Reed. And a great catch from Robinson, who just gets there right on time. 1st and goal coming up here. 6:25 left here in the first half. Ball's on the 2-yard line. Hand off to Davison there. And Davison, no problem, gets into the end zone there. Touchdown, Highland. That is Davison's 2nd rushing touchdown of the day. His 6th of the season. And the Highland Scotties now lead this one now 14-3. 14-3 here in Highland as we'll see Whitworth drops back to Smith. And that'll be handoff there, and Smith will get 2 on the carry. Making it now 2nd and 8. Arizona now here back on the field here quickly. Whitworth here drops back in the pocket. No, he's going to go ahead and hold on to it himself. He's going to get slide. And he is going to come down safely there as he did break off a tackle, but did get some positive yards for enough for the 1st down. As he'll hand off this time now to Smith. And Smith will end up losing a yard on that play. We'll go now to a crucial 3rd and 11 coming up here for Arizona State. As Whitworth drops back in the pocket here, looks down the field here, throws this one up there to Robinson. Robinson trying to get to that 1st down marker. And we got a flag on the field here. We'll see who this is on. And it's pass interference on the offense on Arizona. And it's going to be on Cornelius Miller. And looks like Highland is going to decline it. And it'll be 4th and inches. And they'll force Arizona to kick the field goal. Or, kick a punt here. So we'll get the ball near our own our own 20-yard line as Reed drops back here. That one looks like intended there for Hicks. And that's going to be an incomplete pass. As just could not get that one there to the receiver. 2nd and 10 coming up here. 5:12 left here in the first half. Reed drops back in the pocket, throws that pass there to Ramirez, and a great catch there from Ramirez. 27 yards there. That is going to be a first down. Let's take a look here. One of the favorite plays that Highland loves to run there in situations like this, and they do a great job there as Ramirez gets another great catch and another huge first down. Highland now getting in near midfield. First and 10 coming up. Reed calling an audible here. Doesn't like what doesn't really care to see what he's seeing on the field here, so now he's going to try to change it up. I throw that one up there to Ramirez. And Ramirez had it, but just could not come down with it. Incomplete pass. It's going to be a 2nd and 10. Great stop there from the defense of the Sun Devils. First and 10 coming up. Or excuse me, 2nd and 10 now. And we'll see Jasper Reed now scrambles off to the right-hand side looking for a decent pass here. Can he find one? He's going to throw this one high and deep up to Ramirez. Ramirez going to get the catch. Can Ramirez get to the end zone? Yes, he does. That's a touchdown. Highland Scotties. And the Scotties are on the board again, this time through the air game. Nice air raid play right there. That is to Ramirez, and that is Ramirez's 4th of the season. It's now 21-3. As we'll see a nice catch there. Cornelius Miller gets a catch there for a gain of 24 from Whitworth. Arizona's trying to get back in this ballgame here with some good passes here, but so far they just really haven't just kind of shot themselves in the foot, especially in that penalty play earlier. We've seen that previous drive. Smith now trying to come out of the backfield there. No gain there for him. Now 2nd and 10 coming up here for Arizona. Whitworth again drops back in the pocket, finds Smith, and Smith now a track meet between him and McCall, and McCall tries to bring him down, but it can. Owens does, but it's in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. As Arizona gets on the board here for the first time in the end zone, as that's a huge touchdown there for them. As the halfback John Smith gets the catch coming out of the backfield there. And there you see breaking off the tackle before finally Reggie Owens is able to get to him. But it's too late. And Arizona scores a touchdown. 6 points on the board now. Arizona kicks the field goal. It is good. And it's 21-10 here with 3:52 left here in the first half. 1st and 10 coming up here for the Scotties. As they'll try to see if they can try to milk this clock here. Going to the second half. Quick pass there to Burns, the freshman. Randy Burns, 14 yards on that reception. That's a nice first down. And of course, Burns had a pretty nice week last week against Notre Dame, or excuse me, against Michigan. He had 2 catches for 64 yards and, of course, a touchdown. See if he can get any more catches going his way now. 1st and 10, pass play there. That one almost tipped, almost taken away there. Nice stop there from the defense, getting in front of that one there. So now makes it now 2nd and 10 coming up here for the Scotties. Reed, calling audible here. Feeling comfortable with what he's seeing from the defense. Reed drops back in the pocket. Nice solid pocket here for him. Throws that one up to Godfrey. Godfrey gets this one here. Godfrey tripped up near the 20. They're inside the 20 on that great play. Nice reception there. Nice pass from Reed, but even a better run. And a catch there from Godfrey, who's trying to make a name for himself here his last year, believe it or not. He's played all 4 years here at Highland. And we're trying to see if we can get him win some awards here. He's won a couple awards so far here being here at Highland, but for the most part here, he kind of hopefully he's always been mentioned as a dark horse for the Heisman. Try to see if we can do that for him as Reed now here drops back in the pocket, scrambles, looks up, finds Burns, and Burns gets the catch. Touchdown, Highland. As that is Burns' first touchdown of the day, his 3rd of the season, and it makes it now 28-10. Great finish there. 2:55 left here in the second quarter. As Herring loses 2 there. Nice stop there from the defense on that play. Shutting that pass play, getting some negative yardage. We'll see another screen pass here, this time to Robinson. Robinson going to get the catch. He's going to get enough there for the first. They're going to say about a gain of 15 on that play. 1st and 10 coming up here for Whitworth. He throws this one again. It's a quick catch there from Robinson. as he gets the catch again, and he gets a gain of 9 on that one. Obviously, so far looking pretty good there on those two pass plays there, as Whitworth now calls his own number instead and gets the enough there for the first. 1st and 10 coming up here as they'll hand us off to Smith. Smith's going to get finally wrapped up. Only get a gain of 3 on the play, and looks like ASU's going to call their first time out now. 2 timeouts remaining here for Arizona State. Less than 2 minutes here. Whitworth here, scrambled off to the right-hand side. Miller's going to meet up with them and tell them, no, thank you, you're not going nowhere. And that's a nice sack there for Highland. 3rd and 11. Let's see if they can try to convert here on this play. Whitworth here drops back here, throws this one up there. That's going to be caught. How was that caught by Corey Robinson? He was covered by 2 men that time, and he's able to come down with it. Wow, what a play. As we'll see Robinson kind of coming out of the backfield here, he is fighting for that extra yardage and does so as he gets his team in there inside the 5-yard line. Look at this run here. He just runs over Highland Scotties left and right before he's finally pushed out there. And now they're inside the 5. 1st and goal coming up here. Arizona trying to get on the board here one more time before the half. That's going to be a nice stop there for Mario King as he gets a nice deflection. And that is going to be a 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal coming up here for the Scotties as, you see Graham brings now Whitworth down the backfield. Loss of 3 on the play. As that is the 10th carry now for Whitworth. And so far he's averaging a yard a carry. 3rd and goal coming up. See the Highland crowd trying to get the defense fired up here. Whitworth drops back in the pocket. Whitworth trying to get rid of the football there. Gets tipped away. Nice job there from McCall. As Whitworth just could not find nobody at all. That pocket was closing in on him. He had to get rid of it, and he almost went pick 6 the other way. Jenkins will get the hold, and this is going to be up, and it's going to be good. But there is a flag on the field here. And it's on the defense there. It's roughing the kicker. That's on Ben Graham. And the play is the decline. Of course, the penalty will be tacked on after the kick. 1st and 10 coming up here. After the of course penalty there. We'll run this one up the middle there for a gain of 6 on the play. But it's at 2nd and 4. Let's see. Of course, they're Highland used a timeout here, trying to conserve the clock here a little bit here. Maybe they try to get down the field here at least one more time, try to get in the end zone. It's Reed now here looking for a block. Gets a block here. And for whatever reason, the fullback's in his way. He does hold on to the football there, but he'll get pushed out of bounds. Clock will continue to tick away here. 1st and 10, 15 seconds left here. Play action from Reed. Reed here looking for a deep pass. This one's high and deep, but trying to get that one to Godfrey. And he just could not connect there. That would have been a great play. And that would have been a great 7 points on the board here to the end of the half. So at least one more play left here. 2nd and 10 coming up. 10 seconds left. Reed here drops back in the pocket, looks up, fires this one here high and deep. That's going to go to Burns. And Randy Burns gets 63 yards on that reception. Touchdown, Highland. That is Randy Burns' 4th touchdown of the season and his 2nd of the day. Take a look at this play here. No one was covering the freshman at all. And then when the free safety realized that he was the guy he was supposed to cover there, it was already 10 yards deep. This is what happened. Reed drops back here, just fires this one up as deep as he possibly can. He knows the freshman has some speed there and get to it. And they get the touchdown there, making it out 35-13. 2 seconds left here as you see Arizona State runs this one there. That's going to be a gain of 11 for that play, and that's going to be it for the half. As Highland taking a commanding lead here, showing off why they're the #1 team in the nation. 35-13 as we go into half. What a first half this has been for Highland. We'll see if we can keep it up as we go to the second half. Of course, we're going to make some adjustments. I think for the most part here, the biggest thing is we're not going to really change too much here. We've pretty much stick with the game plan that we've had so far here, even though we've been passed a little bit more here. But I think second half we'll have to run the ball even more and just try to utilize the game clock as much as we possibly can. But if they keep playing, if this defense keeps being exposed as they are, I think Highland has no choice but just to utilize that and just take advantage of that and just do what they did here in towards the end of the first half here. They can do the same thing in the second half. So, big half coming up for both teams. Arizona still has a chance to get back in this one here, but they're going to have to do a lot of work to do so if they want to get back in here. Of course, get a chance to knock off the #1 team in the nation. That upset alert might not be coming here this week here against Highland for Arizona State. They might have to wait another time to upset someone here, but if Highland can play smart like they've been here in the first half, they have no problem here taking this one off in the second half and really pulling away. 1st and 10 here as we start the second half of the ball game. Highland, of course, get the ball here to start off the half, as they did win the coin toss at the beginning of the game. As Godfrey gets the catch, and he's going to get this one in midfield, 25 yards on the reception. He has now 4 catches for 83 yards here today. It's a great reception, a great pass from Reed. A great reception there from Godfrey. As we'll see now, Reed drops back in the pocket, looks up, finds his pass there to Hicks. And unfortunately, Hicks is going to be behind the line. He's going to lose a yard on that play. So it'll be now 2nd and 11. As you see, we're trying to utilize Hicks as much as we can. We're trying to get him ready for release next season, as he will take over the duties as the all full-time tight end. Reed there throws one up there, and Godfrey catches it with one hand. Look at that. Showing off what he can do there as he gets 16 yards on that reception. Makes another first down here for the Scotties. 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff there to Davison, and Davison going to run this one there. And as he has this nice gain there. 8 yards on the play. So we'll see if Davison can try and finish it off here with his 2nd and 2 coming up. Reed here hands this one off there to Davison. Davison gets some blocking there, and he gets enough there for the first. Not as much as he was hoping for there, especially trying to go off the edge there, but I think they might want to start running the ball a little more inside. There's a lot more exposure, bigger holes there through the middle. 2nd and 10 coming up, or 1st and 10 coming up here for the Highland Scotties, as Davison here breaks a tackle before he's wrapped up, as he will get a gain of 7 on that play. Excuse me, gain of 3 on that play. 2nd and 7 coming up here. I can't do the math. We'll see what they're going to try to do. As Reed here scrambles off to the right-hand side, looking down the field here, maybe trying to find a player. He does, finds Godfrey, a 10-yard reception. That puts Godfrey over the century mark here now. We just got to try to get him in the end zone, as he has over 100 yards now for the day. 1st and 10 coming up here for the Scotties. 6 minutes left here in the third quarter. Hand off there to Davison. Davison's going to run this one up the middle, and he's going to get caught, but he does get a gain of 2 on the play. 2nd and 8. Of course, Reed taking his time here, utilizing this clock here. Realizing he don't have to do too much here. He's going to go ahead and call his own number instead, and he's trying to get into the end zone, but he's only going to get 7 on the play, as it's going to be 3rd and inches coming up here for the Highland Scotties. And I think this time around they're going to try to punch this one in here. So we'll see if they have all the big men on the line. They do. 3rd and goal coming up. See if they can try to punch this one in there. That's going to be to Davison, and Davison has no problem getting into the end zone there. Touchdown, Highland. And that's a great run there from him. Great finish off the drive there. It's now 42-13. That is, I believe, Davidson's 7th rushing touchdown of the season. His 3rd of the day here in Highland. As we'll see, Miller here gets a great catch there. He's finally brought down by Collins. As Cornelius Miller gets a big play there. Gain of 36 from Whitworth. As Whitworth and Arizona back on the field here, trying to continue what they were trying to do there in the end of the first half. As they try to get down the field here quickly. 3rd and 7 coming up for the Sun Devils. Man in motion. And someone was jumping the line here. I don't know if it was defense or offense. It was the defense. So encroachment on the defense there. That is Jason Miller. Getting a little too antsy up there. So now mixing out a 3rd and 2 coming up. So this should be an easy conversion for Arizona State. See if Highland can make a stop here before they can make that conversion. They do so. Nice hit. As they get a hold of Mario King gets a hold of the QB. And that's going to force him to make a punt here. 42-yard punt here. This, or 42-yard kick, I should say. Field goes up. It is good. No problem on that one. As they're able to put another 3 points on the board. Making it now 42-16 here. As you take a look at the last five drives for Highland, they've all been touchdowns there. So they know how to move the football here. Let's see if they can do so again. Hand off to Davison. Davison get a good block down the field here, getting near the 35, and he'll get a gain of 9 on that play. Makes it now 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1 coming up here for the Scotties. As Reed is in the backfield by himself, so it's a pass situation here. See who he's gonna pass to here in this one. Is Reed? No, he's gonna go ahead and call his own number instead. He gets trying to slide there, but he'll get a gain of 5 on the play. And that'll be a 1st and 10 here for the Highland Scotties. Scotties again just taking their time here with 2:40 left here in the 3rd quarter. They don't have to do too much now. They've pretty much got this game in the bag here. So Reed here drops back here. And, oh, Reed finds Godfrey, and Godfrey into the end zone there. Touchdown. Highland Scotties, 61 yards on that reception. Beautiful play. They lost track of Godfrey. What was this defense thinking? As Godfrey able to get the catch, and that'll be his first of the day here. As that'll be his 5th of the season. Nice job there from Godfrey. Whitworth now drops back here for ASU, and ASU is going to be, QB is going to be down. Nice stop there from Olsen as he makes a sack, his 2nd of the day. 3rd and 15 coming up here, and that is going to be picked off by Fowler as Fowler gets the catch. Sam Fowler. Nice job there from him as he gets an interception, his 2nd interception of the season. If I'm not mistaken, I think he had one just last week. Or no, was that 2 weeks ago? I think it was 2 weeks ago against Alabama. Or actually several weeks ago, 4 weeks ago or so. See a pass play there. That's going to be incomplete as Harrington all over that pass attempt there on Reed. 3rd and 9 coming up. 49-16 here. Arizona State probably thinking that this was going to be a closer game, but it doesn't look like it here. We'll see Reed here now looking for a block here. Reed trying to get down the field. He's going to get taken down at the 2. Maybe they'll mark him at the 1, but I believe he ran out of bounds near the 2-yard line. Nice run there from him as he's looking for that good blocking there from Davison. Now, 1st and goal coming up. We'll see a handoff here from Reed. Gets this one here. He'll call his own number instead, and that's going to be a touchdown. Highland Scotties, as that is Jasper Reed's 1st rushing touchdown of the season, I believe. Let's see here. Yeah, his 1st of the season. Nice job there. Now, 56-16. Incomplete pass. Nice stop there from DeSantos. We've been saying that name quite often here as of late. He's been doing a great job stepping up as that middle, that outside middle linebacker position that he's been playing as of late in certain defensive packages here. Go to the 4th quarter as we make a nice stop there. 56-16. I'm sure Coach Teddy Barnes will maybe at some point he will bring in the 2nd stringers, but he's going to keep his 1st string out there and try to get them past some stats here. As Davison here runs this one there, as that's going to be no gain, according to the referees. As we'll see now, go to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Reed under center here, and of course they're going to run the football here again with Davison. Davison breaks off a tackle. Davison trying to break off a 2nd tackle before he's finally met up with a group of Sun Devils, but he does get enough there for the 1st down. 1st and 10 coming up here for the Highland Scotties. To see play action. Reed here drops back in the pocket here, looking down the field here, throwing this one up, and that was intended there, I believe, for Robinson. But it's going to be an incomplete pass, as the defender will bat that one down. 2nd and 10 coming up. Again, play action. Same play as before. This time they're going to go to Ramirez, but Paris will bring it down. And now they're going to have to chase him down as he gets the first interception of the day here off of Jasper Reed. Lance Paris. Nice job there. The strong safety did a great job there reading the quarterback's eyes. Able to pick that one away. And that'll be interception now number 5 for Jasper Reed this season. 1st and 10 coming up. See a man in motion for Arizona State as Whitworth now again drops back here. And he gets hit as he was trying to throw that football there. Nice stop there from Eric Washington as he pushes the center right into the QB on that play. 2nd and 10. Whitworth now again drops back in the pocket. He's going to scramble now, call his own number instead. Breaks off a tackle again. He is going to be hell-bent to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Whitworth. Wow, what a play. 32 yards on that scramble from the QB. Look at this. He was just like, nope, can't touch me. Nope, can't touch me. And then he gets that good block there, and he gets himself into the end zone there. Nice run there, nice go, and nice way to put 6 points on the board for your squad. As you see right now, number 18, Mississippi State, in trouble right now with 5:42 in their game against Oklahoma State, 22-19. And take along some other Big 12 games there as well. Cincinnati, of course, in the part of the Big 12. They're tied right now with Miami of Ohio. They're currently 2-0 for the season. But they look like they're on upset alert as well, as they're ranked number 24 in the nation right now. So Cincinnati, we'll see if they can try to get that victory there. Of course, it's 2nd and 8 here in this one. 56-23, Arizona State this game just got away from there too quickly. Reed now drops back in the pocket, looks up, fires this one there to Ramirez, and gets that one to Ramirez for a nice catch. And that's a 1st and 10. Great pass there. Those two have been connecting, and these passes like this the last couple of seasons now here, and this will be the last season those two. We'll see these two connect there, as both are going to be moving on, hopefully, to the NFL. As we'll see, Reed drops back, throws this one up there. That's going to go to Ramirez again, and Ramirez gets a great catch for 28. Again, moving the chains. Doing a damn good job of it today. Of course, you guys can, if you guys want to check out any of the top 25 games, there is a list of a couple of top 25 games that you guys can definitely check out. It's CPU versus CPU that are currently going on right now, as we're, of course, covering this game here. But if you guys want to see those other games, there's 5 of them in the list down below. The top 25 games for week 4 that you need to watch. And you guys can definitely check those out. Just click on the link. It'll take you right straight to the video here on YouTube. It's a nice run there from Reed, as he gets a gain of 9 on the play. Reed being more smart now, really realizing that if the play breaks down and he has a chance to move the ball down the field himself, he needs to go ahead and do so. 2nd and 1 coming up. Reed drops back in the pocket, looks up, fires this one there to Godfrey, and Godfrey gets the catch. Great job there from Chad Godfrey. His 2nd touchdown of the day. It's his 6th of the season. And Godfrey getting the end zone for the 2nd time now. 63-23. Got a nice 40-point lead here, as Arizona State now using the running game. And that's something that they've been just kind of getting away from here, which Highland has been doing a great job there, forcing them to go have Whitworth challenge Whitworth here. As you see, Smith now tries to break off a couple tackles there before he's finally wrapped up. And that'll be a gain of 10, or enough there for 10. As we'll see, Smith again gets out of the backfield there, and this time he's going to lose 2 yards. As Mario King's on the tackle for loss there on that play. King doing a great job here for us tonight. Getting these tackle for loss, and of course causing a lot of disruption in the backfield. Whitworth here pulls up here. He throws that one to Herring, and Herring there will get the catch. And that's going to be enough for 10. I don't believe how he got that catch there, but nonetheless, Whitworth able to zip that one in there. And Whitworth's going to get hit as he throws that one there. That's going to be a complete pass. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up. Nice stop there from the defense, getting hold of the QB that time. 2nd and 10 coming up. Whitworth here drops back in the pocket. Now calls a little number instead. Goes up the middle here, meets up with Washington, and then he's met up with another couple of Scotties there on that play. Able to hold on to the football there, but he gets another first with using his legs. Arizona State here again, just moving the ball here quickly, both through the air and the running game. Getting these short yardage here, these short bursts. So that one didn't really help them too much as they did lose 2 on that play. 2nd and 12 coming up here. Miller in motion. Whitworth's going to hold on to this one here. Whitworth's going to try to fight for that yardage, and he does. And he gets a gain of 8 on the play. 3rd and 4 coming up here with just 2:50 left. Whitworth again, throw this one this time to his halfback Smith. Smith puts his head down and just starts running over guys before he's finally inside the 10 on that play. Whitworth now again drops back here. He's going to be met up with a sack. Nice stop there for the defense from Olsen. Makes it now a 7-yard loss there. Makes it 2nd and 17 for Arizona State. As Davis now here is going to run this one out of the backfield. And DeSantos makes the stop. Nice job there from them. 3rd and 18 coming up. Whitworth again drops back in the pocket, throws this one up there, and nobody's going to get to that one there. As Blanchard there does a great job there covering that receiver really well. Now they're going to go for it on 4th down. 4th and 18. Whitworth here dropping back here. He's got to run here, but he's going to get shoestring tackled. That's a loss of 3 on the play, and that's a turnover on downs for Highland. Or I should say for ASU. Highland will get the ball back deep in their own side of the field. It's now 1st and 10 with 1:50 left. We'll see a handoff here to James. As James in that Rabbit Scotty offense here, at Rabbit Scotty formation. Runs that one for a short, or not nearly a gain. 2nd string now coming out here. See Stanford under center. 2nd and 10 coming up. Play clock running down to 6. Hand this one off to TJ James, and James going to run this one on the far left-hand side for a gain of 8 on the play, and just try to see if they can just neutralize this clock as they possibly can, best as they possibly can. 3rd and 1 coming up here. This probably is going to be the last play here, as there's not much for ASU to do, but just look at the clock tick away. Play clock's running down to 4. Highland's going to snap this one there, and that's going to be enough for the 1st down, and that pretty much is it here, as Highland able to defeat ASU here on the road, or at home here. First time these two teams have played here in this series, and of course the first Big 12 game for both teams this season, and especially the first game ever for Arizona State. They have ended up losing this one here by 40. 63-23 is your final score. As Highland, again, showing off why they are the best team in the nation, why they've won several national championships, and this one is only even showing the posters even more so why they belong to be up there. And of course, trying to get that respect that we're trying to get from the world of college football here. As you see, some pretty good highlights here. Just a great day overall here. Reed had a great day in this one. Unfortunately, he would have been better if he didn't throw that interception, but he ended up throwing 1 interception in the game, but that's fine. We can live with that. It's only his 5th of the year, so compared to what he threw today, he had 5 passing touchdowns. That makes him now has 14 for the season now, so really good ratio with his touchdowns to his interceptions here. Definitely better compared to last year to start off. But there you take a look here at some of the team stats there. 21 first downs for us, 15 for them. Total offense, 604 yards for the Highland Scotties. As for Arizona State, 450 or 445. You see rushing wise, 35 attempts for 91 yards. Of course, for us, 35 attempts, 181 yards, 4 rushing touchdowns. And of course, the third down conversions in our favor, 6 for 7 for 85%, 5 for 14, 35% for Arizona State. And of course, the turnover, turnover, pretty even. Both quarterbacks were interception here today, but the time possession, really a difference maker there. About 7 minutes or so difference between the two of them. So not too bad there for those offensives being on the field that long. Take a look there. Davison, 22 carries for 80 yards. Fortunately, we came up short, 20 yards short of getting him 100 yards here. That's my goal here this season, is try to get him 20 yards or 100 yards a game. But that was not the case here in today's game. 9 carries, 87 yards for Reed. Of course, he had a rushing touchdown. Godfrey, 8 catches, 177 yards, and 2 scores. Ramirez, 4 catches for 127, 1 score. And Burns, the rookie, or I should say the redshirt freshman at that, really stepped up there. 3 catches for 96 yards and 2 touches. I think I can get each one of those guys 100 yards receiving. It just depends on who's going to be the guy that, this week's going to be the one getting the multiple touchdowns. This week it happened to be 2 of them, so I'm really happy to see that. But then for tackling, of course, Mario King, 6 tackles, 3 tackles for loss there from him. Collins, 6 tackles, a tackle for loss. Graham, who had a great day there, 4 tackles for loss from him. He had 2 sacks as well as 6 tackles. Miller, 5 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, and 2 sacks. Again, our defensive line just really stepping up. It's going to be really sad to see these guys go next year. Olsen, 4 tackles for loss, 3 sacks. And then, of course, DeSantos, 2 tackles for loss. He had 3 sacks in the game. And also Rizzo had 2 tackles and a tackle for loss and a sack as well. So, and of course Fowler, Sam Fowler. I'm really glad to see him back. Last year he started off really hot and then kind of cooled off towards the end. But he's starting to look like he's back to Sam Fowler again. He's starting to be there where we need him to be, and he's making some great catches there. And he had a nice interception as well. Could have easily took it back for pick 6 there, but just didn't have the speed there to help us out there to do so. Take a look at some of Arizona State's numbers there. You guys can pause the video and check those out. But for the most part here, I was really, the top 14, they're a top 14 team in the nation. You would think that the game would be a lot of close, but it wasn't. I mean, we kind of just ran away with it and just, we forced them to turn the ball over and of course, got them at 3 and out. We didn't keep them. They went on the field that long offensively, so that was really nice. You see there, Dane Weisbecker, like I already mentioned he committed. He actually committed earlier before we started this episode. When I was doing the recruiting there, he committed, and so did. You see there, Marcus. Marcus Crum. He also committed there. So we got our kicker, and of course we got a athlete there. I really don't know where to put Weisbecker at. He's got numbers everywhere. So looks like it's more like he might be a defensive player of some sort, maybe a linebacker, or maybe some kind of receiver. I'm not, but at the same time, his receiving numbers are not that well either, or at least his speed's not that well. So I don't know. We'll have to find out. Maybe I don't know. I have to figure out. I may have to look at his numbers again and see what they actually are. But he's a gem. He's a gem of an athlete for us. So that's why I got him. And I'm happy to say that we'll put him somewhere on this team. But as we wrap up today's episode, there you see we're in week 5. And like I said, you guys can check out the week 4 games that I thought were pretty interesting matchups. There's a link down below here in the description. Definitely check those out. But we're in week 5, and coming up, we're going to be having another home game here, and it'll be a non-conference game. It'll be our 3rd and final non-conference game of the season, and it's going against Northern Illinois. We'll play them against the Huskies in this one. We'll see if we can get a win here. And of course, after that, it'll be we'll be right back in conference play, back in the Big 12 once again very soon. So Northern Illinois coming up in episode number 107. We'll be in week 5. We'll see what we can do against those. And of course, we'll have some top 25 games there you guys can also watch, which are, like I said, this week's top some of the top key top 25 games for week 4 down below in the description. Definitely click on the links down there. You guys can watch those anytime. They're live now on the channel, so definitely go check those out and see those games as well. Those are CPU versus CPU, so you guys will really enjoy them. But that's it for this episode of the Highland Scotties, Highland Scotties Team Builder Dynasty. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you happen to be new. Hit that bell notification so you guys can be notified of this series or any other series here on the channel. And I just want to say thank you guys for supporting the channel and supporting the series as well. So, again, thank you guys so much. Go Scotty Nation. I will see you all next time.